Hey folks, I'm here today to talk about the bullshit that is looking for work. And it always starts out, you put down the application and they ask you a bunch of questions and they ask you for your social security number. Why do they need your social security number? They ask you a bunch of questions. It takes like half an hour to fill out the application and then you never hear back from them. The one time I did hear back from them, it took me half an hour to fill out the application. It was online and I turned it in, and 30 seconds later I got an email back that said, "You're not the person we're looking for." First off, 30 seconds later means no human being actually saw this application and it's some algorithm. Secondly, you're not the kind of person we're looking for. It's fucking retail. Anybody can fucking do it. Just fucking hire somebody and they'll fucking do the job. Next up, anyone out there who is an employer, quit fucking asking the same fucking questions that are on our fucking resumes. I printed out a bunch of fucking resumes that I go out to fucking give to you fucking employers, and nobody fucking hire me. Next thing. Why are you so selective when your jobs are bullshit? I'm looking at fast food and warehouse work and fucking retail jobs that I'm looking for. Why are you selective? Anybody can do it. I can lift 50 pounds easy. Just hire me. I can speak English. I can communicate with my co-workers. Just hire me. Next thing. Resumes. How many of you out there actually use them? If you don't, use some. Really, stop asking the same questions that we put on our resumes. Next thing. Retail, anyone can do it. Warehouse, anyone can do it. And a big part of my frustration right now comes from the fact that back in high school, any of the lucky people who could actually manage to get a job, it was always some fast food place, and their cousin, aunt, uncle, whatever, was always either the manager or the owner itself of said fast food restaurant. But it thought you could count on nepotism, and now I come around and my dad and my sister both tried to get me a warehouse job at both of their respective companies. My sister works at a furniture store, my dad works at an oil company. And of course I'm trying to keep this vague. I wear a mask, but out there in the real world I don't wear a mask. Not that anybody's actually gonna fucking see this video. And I thought, you see, like my dad always does, he tells me that he sends me all these job requests and looks for me and hooks me up with those job search websites that give you weekly email updates, and he said he's trying to help me, and I say okay, and I go through my email and I fill out the applications, and then for a long time, well, I thought myself, the traditional sense of helping out your boy get a job is if you had tried to get me a job at your warehouse. But, well, found out he did try to get me a job at his warehouse, and he talked with the management because they needed extra people, but the management went off and hired some of their friends. Now, the way as I understand it, these are going to be 40-year-old guys working in the warehouse. They were his church buddies, so I figured, okay, well, these are probably grown men with their own wives and kids and families that actually need the work, so I suppose they needed the favor more than I did. My sister, on the other hand, I asked her to ask her, the guy that worked in her furniture store warehouse, to look at my resume, and about a week later I went up to her and I asked her, so did you hear back about that warehouse job? I was asking her back, and this is when I hate the way she talks. She says, yeah, no. And I said, what do you, what, he decided not to hire, he decided to hire someone else. And seriously, whoever you are out there, fuck you. Just fuck you. My sister went and asked you for a favor for me, and you went and hired somebody else for a job that anyone could have done. There's no fucking way they would have seriously been more qualified than me. I can lift things, I can move things, and okay, so I would have needed training to operate the freight forklift thing. But that's it. Other than that, I am completely qualified as anyone else. I'm not retarded. I'm not some little stringy guy. I can do the job. Why did you hire somebody else when I requested that favor to work with you? So, can't even count on nepotism. I don't know what can I count on. When I was in high school, I sold soda. I went back where the vending machines were and I sold soda. Soda was against the rules. I don't care. Sometimes I feel like maybe I should have tried to sell weed and actually made some serious cash. But no, I was selling sodas at 50 cents a pop, and I made decent money, just enough to pay to keep the business running, pay for my gas, and pay to take my girl out every once in a while. That's about it. I had a sales job for a short time. This job was a scam. They didn't help me get leads. They didn't have me do trade shows. They wanted me to call up all the people that I knew and see who could buy. Problem is that their market demographic was people between the ages of 30 and 60 who are married and own a house. Problem with that, everyone I know who has money is divorced, and everyone I know who owns a house is fucking broke. So that didn't work out. Before that, I had a fast food job. It sucked. I got the late night shift every single time, and we never closed. We were a 24 an hour location. The business, this fast food chain, which shall remain nameless, stays open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, closed on Christmas. Only Christmas. So I always got the late night shift when I could work anytime. But I always got the late night shift. Also, I had to shave. And I fucking love my beard. So I guess it was worth the $7.50 an hour. And oh yeah, other people who worked at this store, this chain, would tell me that usually people get paid a lot more than minimum wage. So, manager from that place, if you're out there, fuck you too for screwing me out of more money because I only asked for minimum wage. Before that, my only means of income was I was kind of a private contractor. I cleaned up the pool of this old lady in my neighborhood, and when I told my friends in high school, I was like, oh yeah, I'm a pool, haha, you're a pool boy. I like to make jokes that I'm some kind of boy toy gigolo or something. Anyways, Looking for work sucks. I am one of the few people I know who seem to actually want a job, and seems to be an issue with millennials today. They just want to stay home all day and watch Netflix and stuff and live on the parents' couch. I don't know. I want a job to move out of my parents' place so that I can get a life. Because I'm just sitting here making YouTube videos that no one's ever gonna see. Thanks for watching. If you actually do fucking see this, like and subscribe if you feel my pain.